Karsen, Seyer, tell us how you got into football and talk about the positions you played over the years.
Yeah, I was starting in middle school, seventh grade, and then all throughout high school and middle school. And I got it started by just when I was a little kid watching the game, seeing everybody on TV play. I was really intrigued by it, and yeah, so that's what kind of sparked my interest. But through playing, I've always wanted to play wide receiver, and then I was a linebacker in middle school, and then I transferred over to DB this last year when I was a sophomore, and it turned out great. And yeah, I really love the positions that I play.
Yeah, talk about the Black Hills Youth Football League and how that helped you in high school.
Yeah, we go to a couple of their practices, and it's really cool to see all the little kids that they're inspired by us. They want to play because like they see us play on Friday, and they look up to us, and it's really cool to see.
Yeah, talk about some of the other sports you play here at Spearfish High School.
I play basketball, and I play basketball and football. That's really it. Basketball it all ties into every sport ties into each other. Getting better at each one, it makes you better.
How about support from your family?
Yeah, my dad and mom, they've helped me through everything. They're kind of the centerpiece of everything. They get me through everything. If I ever need any help, I go to them. They talk to me about anything.
And talk about your teammates and coaches and those you look up to.
Yeah, freshman year I had Wademan as my head coach, and then transferring over to Tieszen, it's been great. They're both phenomenal head coaches. And then my teammates, my freshman year, they helped me, build around me, and they helped me get better. And then coming in next year, sophomore year, even in my junior year, all the teammates around me, they help me. They make me better. They make me better every game.
Hey, best wishes this season.
Thank you so much.
Alex Cudmore, how did you get into football and talk about the positions you played through the years?
I got into football since third grade when I first moved out to Spearfish. The positions I played every position online. I started off at center and flag football. Then when I moved to tackle football, I bounced back and forth between guard and tackle. And that's probably what's going to be happening this year too, just bouncing back and forth. I started mainly because when I used to live in Winter, I had a lot of friends who played football. My cousins played football. It just seemed like a lot of fun, and that's something I always wanted to do.
Must have been fun switching from flag football to tackle, huh?
Yeah, it was. I always accidentally trip and hit somebody or just hit them in general.
What other sports do you play here in Spearfish?
I've wrestled since sixth grade, actually, since middle school. It's been a lot of fun. It's tough. It's been helping me with my mentality, though, and my sportsmanship and just life in general, really.
You've had some good wrestling coaches here in Spearfish.
Yeah, Coach Thayer and Coach Bacher have been supporting me all through my high school career. Bacher's been helping me around since middle school, really, actually. He was one of my football coaches in middle school. He is one of the persons that helped me convince me to do wrestling in middle school. Both of them been big supports in my life.
Whether it's wrestling or football or whatever, talk about family support.
Both sides of my family have been supporting me great. It's a little harder for my mom. She lives about 4 hours away, but she comes to what she can. It's awesome to see her. My dad helps me. He will do anything to help me if I need it. Same with my mom. Just both great pillars of support for me.
How about teammates and coaches that you looked up to over the years?
Powers is one of the coaches I look up to. He is by far one of my favorite coaches. No offense, Susan. But he like shows me how to be a good person. He like does it. He knows how not to yell at you, but he knows how to push you to be your best. He always pushes me to be my best. Bacher, another great coach that I've had, always pushed me to be my best, always supporting me. Both make fun of me from time to time, but it's all in good fun.
All right, best wishes this football season.
Thank you.
Coach Tom Tieszen, your overall thoughts with the new season starting up, and talk about your off-season reps.
Yeah, excited for this season. Our guys have been putting in a lot of effort and focus. We had 42 out of our 65 be 90%ers this summer, so they made 90% of team camps, open fields, and lifting, and their hard work has really shown. So really excited about the potential for this season. I know they're going to be at their best and ready to go.
Talking offense, let's start with the quarterback.
Yeah, quarterback. I've got Mason Kuipers coaching the quarterbacks with me, and we've got a good quarterback room. One of the best that I've seen in a long time. So we've got a lot of guys that can roll in there: Thomas Hughes, Jack Coat, as well as Blake Andress, Owen Meredith, Joseph Curtin, and Cannon Gold. All younger guys there that are putting in a lot of work and getting reps under those older classmen.
And let's talk more offense, backs, receivers.
We've got a lot of talented receivers coming back from last year. Karsen, Seyer, Cade Vavruska, both great guys that we could count on last year. We have to replace a guy like Dylan Doran at receiver, and we've had a lot of guys step up well into that spot. So we've got a lot of experience there that we can throw in, and a lot of young talent as well. And then running back, we got to replace that too. Lost 2 seniors there, and we've had some guys step up like Lathan Lucas, Mick Bosch, Graham Hughes, and Brock Lewis have all done a great job stepping into kind of that role. Coaching those guys, doing a great job. Back again is Coach Brady Sudbeck, does a great job with the running backs.
And how about your O-line?
O-line, this might be our strongest position. These guys are probably the hardest workers on the team, which is good. You want your O-line to be your strongest, toughest position that works the hardest. And so Coach Powers and Coach Rodert are doing a great job with those guys. Across the board, we're really strong. We've got a ton of guys there that I can mention names, but some of the ones that really stick out are Asher Peels, Zaya Torpy, Easton Walters, Skylar Bryant. This whole offseason just did a tremendous job of putting in the effort, getting stronger, understanding where they're going. And then we got a couple new guys out. Ashar Hodges is coming out, and he's going to give us some good time. We got some young guys that are sophomores that could come in, as well as returning senior Reese Botts is going to give us some good experience there too.
And let's move over to the defense and your linemen there.
Defensively, a lot of those same guys are putting in good work there. Coach Powers does a great job with them. Alex Cudmore is a good D lineman for us. We've got a lot of size. Sam Marcus are actually going to move him from lineman to linebacker. He's a guy that does great on the offensive line and had done well on the defensive line for us. He's looking great at linebacker right now. So we've got a lot of depth on the defensive line, and excited for that to be one of our strengths. In linebacker, that's another spot that we had to kind of replace a lot of guys. But Lathan Lucas is back to help lead that, and he's like having another coach on the field. So we've had a couple guys step up into that. Jack Coat, Brock Lewis, moving Sam Marcus out there. Mick Bosch is looking good in a role there. So a lot of talent in the linebacker room. It's a lot of fresh, but it's a lot of good talent. And Coach Douglas does a great job getting those linebackers ready. He's also the defensive coordinator, so he knows exactly what he wants those guys doing. He's got a great relationship with them, and they're ready to do whatever he needs. Moving over to the defensive backs, that's probably one of our strongest coming back. We've got Karsen, Seyer, Cade Vavruska, Thomas Hughes, Graham Hughes, Mick Bosch is rolling in. Plus, we got a lot of young guys that can come in and give us some valuable minutes, like Spencer Marta, Keegan Ozuna are looking good during camp here. And our defensive back coach, Bryce Harkless, has done a great job of getting those DBs in the right position. Kicking game, Sam Marcus is one of the best kickers out there. He does a great job punting and kicking for us, so that's going to be fun to see. Our special teams coordinator, Brady Sudbeck, has been doing a phenomenal job getting those guys ready. And, we say it's one of the 4 big phases of football is special teams. So it's very important to us, and it's going to be exciting this year to see what Sam can do kicking the ball.
Last year you talked a lot about team chemistry. Talk about how that goes beyond the X's and O's.
Yeah, team chemistry is a huge part of what we do here. The culture we have, it's of high expectations. They hold each other accountable and support each other and really build each other up. So the culture we have is phenomenal. They really are a brotherhood. And when you have that and you can trust each other and you know that you've got each other's backs, that's a huge part of going towards where you want to go.
I like your schedule. You got 5 home games, and you only crossed the river a couple times.
Yeah, you know, it's a very favorable schedule this year as far as travel goes, which is always nice. One of the first ones is T area, you know, so that's a long trip, and it's a tough team that we're playing. So we'll see right off the bat kind of how things are shaking out this year. Our guys travel really well, though, so I wouldn't be worried about a travel schedule anyways, but it is nice having a few extra games at home to play in front of the fans.
Well, good luck this season, Coach, and we appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.